If you're scrolling through endless patio options because you want something that actually works day-to-day, not just a glossy brochure full of buzzwords, this review is for you. You probably have a backyard or a balcony that's begging for a place to set down plates, glasses, and a couple of happy guests, but you also know how easy it is to waste money on a set that looks great in a photo and then falls apart the first summer rain. The fear of picking the wrong thing, overpaying, or ending up with furniture that needs constant tweaking keeps a lot of people on the fence. That's why I'm going to walk through the real-world pros and cons of the purple leaf patio dining set for 6, so you can decide if it truly fits your space and your budget. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about what you actually get when you open the box. It's a 7-piece collection, a rectangular table, 6 chairs, and a set of cushions and pillows that are made from Olefin fabric. The frame is aluminum, which means it won't rust the way steel can in humid climates, and the table surface is handwoven from a sturdy rope that's been treated to resist UV fading. The chair backs and arms have teak accents, giving a warm wood vibe without the full weight of a solid timber frame. All of this is wrapped up in a beige color palette that leans toward neutral, so it blends with most outdoor decor styles. Now, why does that matter in everyday life? Imagine you've just finished a weekend barbecue and you're hauling plates to the table while kids are running around. The aluminum frame stays cool to the touch even after a sunny afternoon, so you won't be dragging a scorching slab of metal onto the grass. The Olefin cushions, unlike typical polyester, are known for their resistance to mold and mildew. If you live in a region where it rains frequently, you'll appreciate that the cushions dry quickly and don't develop that dreaded musty smell after a storm. I've seen similar sets where the fabric turns a dull yellow after just a few washes. Olefin tends to hold its color longer, which is a subtle but noticeable win for anyone who wants the set to look fresh season after season. The rope-woven table is probably the most distinctive element. It isn't a glass top that shatters if a stray baseball hits it, and it's not a solid wood slab that warps in humidity. Instead, the rope is tightly bound, creating a flat surface that supports plates, bowls, and a pitcher without wobbling. In real-world use, that translates to a stable spot for a family dinner or a casual brunch with friends. The only catch is that the rope can loosen a bit over time if you frequently move heavy items across it, so you might need to tighten the knots every few months, something you can do with a simple screwdriver. It's not a deal-breaker, but it's a maintenance step that casual buyers sometimes overlook. Let's consider the seating comfort. The chair backs are slim, but the Olefin cushions give you a soft spot to lean against. Because the cushions are removable, you can store them indoors during a harsh winter or when you're not using the set for a while. That flexibility is a practical advantage if you live in a climate with a defined cold season. However, Olefin isn't as plush as a high-density foam you'd find in indoor furniture, so if you're looking for a couch-like lounge experience, this set isn't designed for marathon lounging. It's built for dining and short social gatherings. Who should buy this set? If you have a medium-sized patio, a backyard, or even a larger balcony where you can comfortably fit a 5-foot by 3-foot table and 6 chairs, this set hits a sweet spot. Families that enjoy outdoor meals, couples that like to host a small group of friends, or anyone who wants a coordinated look without hunting down separate pieces will find the all-in-one package convenient. The price point is competitive for a full 7-piece set that includes both the table and matching chairs, plus the cushions, so you're essentially paying for a ready-made dining group instead of piecing together a mismatched set over time. On the flip side, if you're a renter who can't make permanent changes to a balcony or you have a tiny patio that barely fits a coffee table, this might be overkill. The aluminum frame, while rust-proof, does add a bit of weight, making it harder to move around once assembled. For people who like to rearrange their outdoor layout frequently, a lighter, modular option could be more suitable. Also, the teak accents look great in daylight, but they do require occasional sealing if you want to keep the wood from weathering to a silvery gray. If you're hoping for a set that stays exactly the same color forever without any upkeep, you'll need to factor that small maintenance task into your decision. Let's talk value beyond the headline specs. The